So here I am preparing my pressure cooker. I start off with some chicken broth or chicken stock you can also use. You can also use beef broth or stock or bouillon, which I do all the time. And then I take the chicken out of the package and put it in the pressure cooker. The only seasonings I add are salt and pepper. I keep it to a minimum because I don't know what I'll be using the chicken for. It could be just for salads, it could be for tacos, it could be for making a chicken salad or just a side dish, so I keep it to a minimum. For those of you that have never used a pressure cooker, very easy to do. This is not the pressure cooker I wanted. I was gifted this, but if I were to buy a pressure cooker now, I would probably get the Instant Pot. It's got a really good reputation and it's got a lot more controls, I think, than this one does. You set it to searing, not searing, you set it to, I forget what it's called, but it's either venting or I think it's sealing. So you want to seal the juices in. And then you lock it in and you're essentially done. In about half an hour, you have chicken that is ready. Now what you see here is releasing the pressure, and I decided not to wait. You can do it the slow way, which is just let the pressure go down on its own. I decided to release the pressure because I didn't feel like waiting. I'm waiting for that little pin to go down, which you'll see in a minute. And that lets you know that all the pressure, most of the pressure has been released, and now you can safely unlock the pressure cooker. So the pin went down, and by the way, always use gloves, safety first, and always open it away from you in case there's any splatter or there's obviously steam. You don't want that in your face. So use some good gloves, and I use tongs to pull out the chicken. And all you do after that is, get rid of some of the excess liquid, which you'll be dumping. You start shredding. It's that easy. So in that half an hour time that it's cooking, you could be off doing other things. So if you're making dinner for that night, you could be off making your side dishes, your salad, or whatever else. So easy. And you can make so many things, not only, meats, like I've made pork to make like pork sliders and shredded pork. You can make vegetables and roasts and even desserts, which I haven't done yet, but I know someone that has. I'll give you a better view of the shredding in a moment. This is the chicken in the pressure cooker. I use some beef stock because it makes it really tasty. And I think I cooked 3 chicken breasts, and it's awesome because it's literally just set it and forget it. I put it in and I did some other stuff around the house, and it was ready, and I think it takes about half an hour. That's to pressure up, cook, and for the pressure to come down. I think it's about half an hour or so, which is pretty fast. So would highly recommend a pressure cooker. It will change your life. I don't use microwaves. This is better though. Like, you can cook stuff from frozen. You could literally put a frozen chicken breast in here, and I think it takes pretty much just the same amount of time. You can cook a whole bunch at once, and then you have some for the week, and then you throw the rest in the freezer so you have some for future weeks. It's great. I don't know if you ever shred chicken, but it's one of my favorite things to do. It's so easy to make in a pressure cooker, and you just shred away. And I cook a whole bunch of it, then I have it for the week. And I usually put it on my salad, but you can also make sandwiches and tacos, just a snack. Would highly recommend. It's great for a single person because it says it's so versatile. You always have a little chicken handy, and you can always throw a sandwich together if
I'm going to show you one of my favorite recipes to make with the shredded chicken that I made yesterday in the pressure cooker. It's one of the most versatile, I think, foods that I make and that you can make and have ahead of time. Um, so I'm just going to grab my knife. So I have here Dijon mustard, celery seed, mayonnaise, my shredded chicken, red grapes, and green onions. And I'm going to make chicken salad. So what I'm going to do, and I don't measure, plenty of recipes online where you can find the exact measurements. I just sort of wing it. So I'm going to squeeze in some Dijon. I don't have fresh celery, so I'm going to use some celery seed. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab my, oh no, oops. Clean that up. Some mayonnaise. Clean that off. And if I had some dill, I would sprinkle some dill in there, but fortunately I don't have any. So I'm going to mix this up a little bit. I'm also going to grab some salt and pepper. So a couple of shakes of salt and some fresh ground black pepper. Now I'm going to cut up some of these green onions. Very easy to do. And it's nice to make the chicken salad because it's quick, it's easy. I can make sandwiches for work. And a bunch of the shredded chicken that I made yesterday, I put in the freezer so I can have some for, the future, a few weeks or months. So I've got the green onions. Just going to chop them up. I love green onions, lots of flavor. Oops. I guess motorcycle season has started. And then I rinsed off some fresh red grapes. So I'm going to chop these up. I love the sweet and savory mixes. It's just something I love. So this is one of the reasons why I love chicken salad so much. Again, you can put this together in just a few minutes. So mix those in. Now you take your chicken. Probably should have gotten a bigger bowl. Oh well. And mix it up real good. And there you have chicken salad. I'm probably going to shred it a little bit more with the fork because I didn't do a very good job shredding when I did this last night. So I'll shred the chicken a little bit more. And basically you're done. This is the finished chicken salad. I did add some more. There wasn't enough, so I did add it some more and shredded it some more. So this is what it looks like. And it is absolutely delicious. So try pressure cooking some chicken, shredding it, and making some chicken salad.